Today we have my Range Rover L322 with the M62 V8 and a ZF 24 HP automatic transmission, and we need to pull that out. Let's go. Open up the bonnet and disconnect the battery. That is always one of the first things to do when start working on your car. Now I raise the lift so we have some ground clearance to work under the car. Secure the lift and let's go. Now this is the big fat unit that we're going to remove. Okay, now first we will remove the exhaust to create some space. The exhaust is fairly easy to remove. Some bolts in the front, some in the middle, and here some at the rear. Don't forget to disconnect the oxygen sensors. We have 4 in total. Okay, that was a bit heavy, but not very difficult. Next, what I will do is remove the heat shields. Okay, with that out of the way, we already have a lot more space. Now I will disconnect the drive shafts from the transfer case. That went all smooth. Now it's a bit more challenging. We have the 4 bolts that bolt down the torque converter to the flex plate. They're hiding there. I use a 70mm deep socket to reach it through the little hole. It's a bit fiddly, but I got the job done. Now I will remove all the electrical connectors. And the crankshaft sensor. I just decided to remove the whole thing so it will not damage. Okay, now the gear selector. And the gear selector connector up above the transmission. Let's get out the oil, or as much as possible. And move the oil cooler pipes out of the way. I will add the support to the transmission, remove the last bolts, and then finally drop it. I actually ordered a nice transmission jack, but it got lost in transport, and I don't have time to wait, so I use a motorbike lift now. Just make sure you use something safe. You don't want that thing to drop. Okay, now with the support we can remove the transfer case support bracket. Now all that is left are the bell housing bolts, and then we can remove the transmission. I always like to make a carton like this, so I know exactly where the bolts are supposed to go when putting it back together. Okay, now lift the car and job done. I had to change the torque converter on my car, so I'll remove it now. Here we have the old and the new. I fill it up with some oil and then I install it into the transmission again. Make sure you secure it in the 3 slots so you hear 3 sounds, 3 clicking sounds. This is very important so it's seated properly, otherwise the pump can damage. Now put everything back in reverse order and the job is done. We're about 1000 kilometers later and the car drives better than ever. So the operation was successful. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.